Okay, hello everyone and welcome back. Hope you're all doing absolutely fantastic today, and happy Halloween! It is the climax of spooky season, and for this year's Halloween special, we're doing what we always do. You guys seem to really enjoy the episodes where I talk about multiple topics in one video, so I thought I'd just do more of that. But before we dive into it, you sitting in your chair or your bed, or maybe you're standing because you hate comfort, I don't know. But you watching this video, this year you're going to dress up as a Donai subscriber. So go hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I guarantee you'll get more free candy this year. 100%. We have a lot of smaller stories today, and the first of which is, as you've probably known if you've even been on Twitter, you've probably heard about it, Roblox has been shut down for the past couple of days. I've known about this ever since it went down, because obviously I use Twitter, and I never intended to make any kind of video on it, because obviously it's just Roblox closing down, who really cares? However, there have been screenshots upon screenshots of kids in Discord servers actually losing their minds about Roblox shutting down. It's almost been 24 hours since I played a single Roblox game. No Fighters Creed, no Mighty Omega, no Dahood, no grinding, nothing. I don't think I can take this any longer. I'm feeling dizzy without my BE eyes straining from the blue light that admits from my monitor. I tried going outside. I squinted my eyes at the blinding light that I learned was called the sun in the sky, and it just goes on and on. There's even more screenshots of more kids talking about shit like this, but like, I can't even tell if this is satire or not. The person who posts all these screenshots is kind of convinced that they're serious, and I really hope they're not. This level of dependency on a video game is unhealthy, doesn't even begin to describe it. But yeah, Roblox shut down. If you're one of these people, just go play Minecraft or something, there's still more options. Next up on the news list, Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson hold hands on a ride. Sources say they're just friends. Who cares and why is this trending? This next story is actually pretty cool. Bloodborne is coming to PC May 13th, 2022. I've heard conflicting stories about whether it is coming to PC or not, so I don't know how credible this is. However, I think it'd be really cool if it did come to PC. I have a PS4 and can probably pick up Bloodborne for like dirt cheap because, you know, PS4 exclusives don't stay on the high end of prices for too long. But I just don't like the PlayStation controllers. So the fact that it might be coming to PC, I definitely will be getting it and playing it if it does come to PC. And I think PlayStation, following what Microsoft is doing and sending some of their games over to PC players too, is a really good idea because, you know, a lot more people are on PC than either PS4 or Xbox. And PC is just way more accessible, so putting your games on there is a very good idea for your fan base. However, me just wanting to play Bloodborne isn't the reason I'm talking about this. I'm talking about this because people are losing their minds about Sony moving some of their games over to PC. A lot of people are saying this leak is fake, and other people are saying, I don't care if it's fake, they'll just move it to PC regardless. PC Gamer asked which PlayStation exclusive do you want on PC next, and the top reply is, how about none? PlayStation exclusive means PlayStation exclusive. God of War should have never happened. So what do you guys think? Is this the end of PlayStation exclusives as we know them? Is this the end of exclusives at all? Who knows? Obviously not. All the exclusives are wildly successful and extremely good, to the point that it would literally be just saying no to free money by not putting it on other consoles and PC. I definitely do think putting these games on PC is an extremely good idea, but if you want to keep it the Sony way, then you should just make your own like PlayStation PC launcher or something like Epic Games or Steam, and just have all your games there, so they don't have to go for like third-party sources, and you get all the money. It's like the Nintendo way of doing things. But once again, please let me know what you think of all this in the comments below. I'd be very, very interested to see all your guys' different opinions. And last but certainly not least, it's Halloween, the climax of spooky season. The perfect time to watch horror films, get scared, and cancel fictional killers. Michael Myers, alleged homophobe for killing gay dudes in Halloween Kills. That's actually the title of a news article. Psychopathic serial killer Michael Myers might have more issues than just his penchant for murder. Apparently, the internet is gravely concerned about his bigotry against gay people. This is actually a thing. The latest iteration of the masked madman is being accused by some Twitter truthers of being homophobic for offing a same-sex couple in the new Halloween Kills movie, which just came out about a week or so ago. This all started as someone just making a random joke, and now people have actually started to run with it in a sense, which I find really funny because on one hand, Michael Myers has been killing black people at the start of the films for the past decade. Like, he would single out, like, black people before any white person was even shown. So I think the argument of, this is just a generic horror stereotype. The argument should be that all horror villains are racist before you start calling Michael Myers homophobic. But on the other hand, he doesn't care who you are, he just likes to murder people. Michael Myers has never singled anyone out because of their sexuality or their skin color. He just sees humans and kills. It's not an issue of race or sexuality or even gender in any way. It's just he see person, he kill person. It's actually insane that anyone's having this argument right now. However, it gets even crazier because people, after seeing this Michael Myers thing, then discovered Chucky and his absolutely whacked out timeline.
You know, I have a queer kid.
You have a kid.
Gender fluid.
And you're cool with it.
I'm not a monster, Jake.
For those of you who didn't know, after the Child's Play films, they went on to do, like, just directly Chucky-based films. So you got, like, The Cult of Chucky, The Seed of Chucky, The Bride of Chucky. And I think in The Seed of Chucky, I think it is, him and his doll wife have a son. Or at least, quote-unquote, biological son, I think. But then the son comes out to be gay and gender fluid. And they have a whole timeline of Chucky coming to accept his son and start progressing along with society and accepting gender fluid people. And this is a serial killer doll. I have no idea why this timeline exists, but it's absolutely amazing that it does. And the fact that people started to understand and realize what the fuck is happening with Chucky right now, this amazing person on Twitter made a homophobic villain tier list. And I thought it'd be funny to end the video by breaking this down and talking about some of their interesting choices. Disclaimer, a lot of these films I haven't seen yet, but I am fully intending on watching all of them before the end of the year, just to catch up on what I've missed. So the first up is Jack from The Shining, which I haven't seen yet. Patrick Bateman from American Psycho. It is a really weird decision, but yeah, he is pretty homophobic. There's a scene where, like, the gay dude comes onto him and he starts, like, freaking out and, like, really gets defensive about it. However, he's based when it comes to everything but his opinions on gay people. Next is a killer from My Bloody Valentine, which I kind of agree. I could definitely see him as a homophobic type, but he's way too insane to even comprehend what that means. So I don't think I'd even put him there. And also, he only kills straight people, so maybe he's the opposite. Who knows? Next is Michael Myers. We've already discussed this. Next is Pennywise. Pennywise just kills because he's hungry. He definitely doesn't fit into the does not comprehend human sexuality genre, because he definitely does, but at the same time, he doesn't use it as a negative. It's just like, oh wow, humans, bet you taste nice. I don't know what the next one is, and I haven't seen The Exorcist yet. Haven't seen Scream. I think I'll be watching it tonight. Freddy, I definitely understand that it claims to be an ally but makes homophobic jokes. I 100% get that. Don't know who the next one is. And the Deadites from The Evil Dead. Makes sense why you'd think that, but the Deadites just, you know, have a one-track mind to absolutely manipulate and fuck with the people that summoned them. So maybe they're just homophobic because the person's, like, you know, gay and they want to manipulate them. Who knows? Next up is The Allies, and whilst I agree that people like Jigsaw would, you know, not really care and support people, I don't think Jason and Leatherface have any preference at all. I think this should have just been a category for people who have literally no opinion, instead of just being the does not comprehend. It should have been just like doesn't care. So I feel like Michael, Jason, Leatherface would all be in this category. Supports their gender fluid child. Yes. The gay themselves category is quite interesting because there's a lot of the vampires from Lost Boys, and I absolutely love Lost Boys. It's just funny to see them in this category, especially when Kiefer Sutherland, like the leader of the vampire group, consistently pursues a woman to date. Seeing him in the gay category is quite amusing. I don't know why the demon child from Trick or Treat is here. Shouldn't he be in the does not comprehend section? Why would you give a demon a sexuality? Gay and homophobic is funny because I don't know why why the Annabelle doll's there, but Norman from Psycho is absolutely genius. I 100% would agree with this. Like, yes, he's very straight, as he only kills women he finds attractive and would like to pursue, and also has a peephole so he can watch women undress and shower. But if he was gay, he would also be homophobic. Does not comprehend human sexuality is a complete lie, because Pinhead from Hellraiser 100% does know, because he sat torturing people with the most pleasure and the most pain, so he 100% knows about human sexuality. But what really annoys me is you don't have any of the other Cenobites in this section, and instead you put Pinhead in does not comprehend, but under I don't know who or what this is, you have the rest of the Cenobites. Like, bro, they're all in the exact same film. But hey man, if you've only played the Dead by Daylight DLC, then fair enough. And we'll end this video on the one defining tweet: if Michael Myers isn't homophobic, he should prove it by having sex with me. So please let me know in the comments below what you thought of all of this, all these different topics. And you guys seem to be enjoying the multiple topics in one video. So if you guys have any suggestions for what you want me to talk about, then comment it, tweet at me, anything you want to do. Just let me know what's going on, and I'll be sure to talk about it in the next video. So if you have enjoyed, or maybe just new around here, please consider liking and subscribing. It really helps me out more than you know. And thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all very, very soon.